Hello guys, welcome back. This is Tinker77. We're back on the All the Mods 6 to the Sky world. Yes, that's right. And right before I started this clip, this wandering trader showed up, and we do have emeralds. So let's just look at this really quick before we really get into the video. Does he have anything we can use that's really good? Well, the lime dye is cool. Okay. He has Eye of Enders, but we can make these. So pretty much none of this is, yeah, I know. None of this is anything that I really need. So we'll just kind of skip that for now. Anyway, guys, last time we made this system right here where it does all of the crushing and the sieving of items. And then down below, if you recall, is where the storage is for that. And that worked out really well. And it's getting us the resources we need so that we can move on to better things. Now, another problem I have over here is I have a lot of storage. I got chests over here and over here and over here. Things are getting disorganized. And I would like to get into a storage system. Now, the storage system I would like to do is refined storage. And in looking with refined storage, you can see refined storage, basically it takes these processors. These are kind of important, okay? But if you look at the processors themselves, they usually take iron and redstone and silicon, and that's easy to get. But processor bindings, that's going to be the tough thing. Now, we're going to use slime balls. We have to get some slime balls. And this is where it gets tricky. We can get them from slime blocks very easy enough. So let's see, look at that. And how do you get that? And this is where we're going to have some trouble. You have to use the fluid item transformation. We're going to have an oak barrel here. If you have witch water in it and you throw in a mushroom, you get slime blocks. So first of all, we're going to have to get this witch water here. And that's not too bad. We can do that pretty quickly. But to get the mushrooms here, let's see if I can find the mushroom that comes up here, a regular mushroom. This is good. It takes nature essence and dirt essence. There really is no other way to get it unless you already have one and have special soil, which we don't quite have. We might be able to do it with a mycelium, but the rates might not be that good. We can just get it from this, and this is through mystical agriculture. So we're going to be doing two things today. I think we're going to first try to set up the witch water place, and then we're going to set up mystical agriculture. So let me get some stuff together for the water. The first step in the process is to get some mycelium. So I have some dirt here, and I've sieved some dirt until I got some ancient spores. You can see here when you try to get this here, it takes a 5% chance with pretty much any mesh. So just run some dirt and you'll get the ancient spores, and you place that down and it will make mycelium. Now we have to wait for this to spread. I could probably put stuff on top and it would still spread, but I'm going to wait for it to spread before I put up the barrels that we need. Now that we have this, we're going to set up the barrels so we can get some witch water. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sink right here. That's our infinite water source. I'm going to put one of these water pipes on top, and I'm going to set it to extract like that. Okay. Now we're going to put all these wooden barrels here. So they sit on top of the mycelium, and then all we have to do is just hook this up like this, and they fill up with water. And after a little bit, you can see we get the particle effects, and that's fine. And then it should turn into witch's water. It takes a little bit to do it. You can see there is a progress bar up there, and then it turns into that purplish liquid. So now we have witch's water and a farm to make witch's water. So next we've got to get into so that we can make the mushrooms. To get the mushrooms, we're going to have to make dirt essence, and dirt essence you get from dirt seeds. So we have to figure out how to make this seed. When I click on it here, you can see it has this infusion crafting. So it looks like you have pedestals that you're going to be putting these things onto with a prosperity seed base, some dirt, and some inferium essence, and you'll get that. So there's this infusion altar and the infusion pedestal. Okay, so if we just search for infusion here, we're going to see that this one right here takes, this is the infusion altar, takes 2 gold, takes red carpets and stone, and the other one takes red carpets and gold and stone. So I have been farming up some beetroot to get some red dye like that, and we'll get some gold out of here, and I've also been cooking up some stone, so that should be enough. Now, if we go over here, we have to get some string probably for some wool, and this should be everything we need to get what we want. Let's just make up all of this, and I think we just put it around here like that. Okay, and I don't know how many we need. Probably that should be enough. Let's just double check here. Let's try to make this. There we go. And this, we need 8 of these, and we can make them. Great. I'm going to put the altar down right here, and you can see it shows ghost images of where you should put your pedestals. So I'm going to place those down right here, and then this should be ready to go. All we need to do now, oops, that's a bad spot. Tinker derped. Once this is done, we just need to get the parts and put them on here, and we should be able to get this all done. I have the dirt and the inferium on me. We're going to make this base seed. It takes 4 prosperity shards around a seed, and that's all you need right there. Now we run over here real quick, and we got to put these items down where they go. And let's double check this really quick. I know that goes in the center, but where do these go around? Looks like the dirts are in the corners. I don't know if it really matters, but we'll put them all down there. You can hear them going pop. That's awesome. That's not where it goes. Second derp. It'll go here, and then the inferium essence goes on these. Now, this, to trigger this, we can use a button which provides a little redstone click, and if we do this, it should work. And there we go. You can see all the particle effects. It looks really cool. This is kind of new to Mystical Agriculture. I haven't seen this particular mechanic in it from previous plays. So this is new to me. But there we have a dirt seed. Excellent. To plant the seed, we can't just place it on regular dirt. We have to do inferium farmland here. And so this just takes dirt and inferium and a hoe, which I have the dirt and that here. So I want to make 8 of these. So let's grab 8 inferium. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. And so this should make, there we go, 8 pieces of that farmland. And that's what I want to see. Let's go plant this. The inferium farmland is placed down here. I have a water source right next to it. So these should all hydrate up. And I'm going to plant this seed right now. This is going to take a while to grow. So we're going to do something that's kind of cool. We're going to make another pedestal. Let's go do that. I've made the 4 pedestals that we're going to use already. So now we're going to make up some of these upgrades, okay? So we're going to make, first we're going to make 4 of these, which are basically the base. It just takes gold and that little wand tool, the linking tool. There we go. We have that. So we have 4 of those. Now what I would like to make here is I would like to make this first, which is the pedestal upgrade for the fertilizer upgrade, excuse me. And so we need some bone blocks. So let's get a couple of those there. Bone blocks, where'd you go? There you went. Oops, that's 1. Can I make another one of these? No, I need another bone block. There we go. I want 2 of these because we have 2 different seeds we're going to be working with. We have the dirt seed, which we have right now. We're also going to have to get the nature seed. So this will allow the pedestal to actually grow the items faster, and I'll show that in a second. But the other one that I really would like to have would be the magnet upgrade. This will be basically sucking up items and taking them into the pedestal. And this one, we need a block of redstone and a block of iron. So I've got to go and get that. I don't think I have any redstone up here. I think it's all down in the farm, but maybe we have some in here. Nope, I have to go get that down over there. And with that redstone now, we have the blocks of redstone. We can just make these items here. Just 2 of these like this. And then we have 2 magnet upgrades. And that's fantastic. That's what I like to see. Now, the last thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have our item pipes. We have 11 of them here. We need a chest that we want stuff to go into. And we need to find the wrench. The wrench is usually hiding in here somewhere. It's always hiding. There it is. Okay. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to put down a pedestal on this block here. And we're going to put on the pedestal upgrade. Now, what this does is it makes a little bit of fertilization to make these things grow faster. So they should grow a little faster, hopefully. It will. Now, when we break this, we have to break this manually right now, and stuff can go all over the place. So I want it to be picked up. So I'm going to put another pedestal on top. I'm doing a shift while I do this. You can see it looks like it's upside down, and that's fine. We're going to put in the magnet upgrade. So basically, anything that goes around or into here, it gets picked up. Like if I throw this out here, it picked that up, and it's now inside of this pedestal. And so we want to get that out of there, and I want to put it into a chest. So I'm going to have it go to maybe a chest that's right here. Okay. And so I'm going to go and take a line out from here and bring it to right there. And all we have to do now is just get the wrench, put it to extract, and you can see that item is gone, and it's over here. So now, if anything gets harvested on this thing, it'll automatically go over and into this chest. Eventually, we're going to have to do the next tier for the other seed because this is like tier 1. This will be a tier 2. So here this is our first dirt essence. And I'm going to right click on it, and there we go. You can see it picked it up and brought it over here. So that's fantastic. We're going to have to make a way of automatically clicking on this in just a little bit. For the next thing, we're going to try to make the harvester from cyclic. Now this thing is a little bit tedious to make, but it's not too bad. We will need emeralds. We can go get that later. We have nether quartz. We need to make a dispenser. So we just need to make a bow. should be like this, right? We gotta get into here to make the bow. Yep, Tinker, come on, do it right. We're gonna get a dropper first. There we go. And then we can make the dispenser. Okay. And then we have to make this stuff here. This is mason plate. We need 3 mason plates. Mason plate is composed of 2 blocks, mason iron and mason steel. Mason iron is just iron blocks, and mason stone is just mason cobblestone, which is cobblestone and gravel. So it's very easy to make. It's just tedious getting there. Mason steel, on the other hand, did I do that one? Is cobblestone and iron blocks. So we're going to need some iron blocks. We're going to need some of this stuff. So let's see if we can do that right now. I'm just going to make a bunch of iron blocks here. There we go. And we've got this, which is mason cobblestone, which I already made. I'm going to do some of that right there to make the mason stone. And there we go. And then is it like this? That'll make 2 of those. And we need, how many we need total? 6. Just like that. And that's 6 of those. And then the other side of it was the darker colored one. I can't remember what it is. Mason steel, which is the cobblestone and the iron blocks. So, and we are just about out of iron blocks. Is that going to be enough? Just barely. Oh my gosh. So if we put one of these here and one of these here, and we're just missing just a little bit of iron. We'll have to find out, get some more iron from the farm and bring that up along with the emerald. So I'm going to do that right now. Now I have the extra iron we need. We can run back over here, make the block. There we go. And then we just take 2 of these and our 2 blocks, which makes those. These are the mason steels. And now we have the mason irons. And wow, I didn't have to do all that, but that's okay. We have it. And so now we should be able to make the cyclic harvester. And that's fantastic. Now I just have to go get a flex point made real quick, and then we can power this up. First, I want to solve this problem right here. We have a light source problem. Let's get rid of this right here and put in one of these light source blocks. That's awesome. It still looks okay. Now then, we're going to try to get this hooked up here so that it can harvest, harvest from both of this side, and eventually when we have this side done. So I'm going to put this, I'm not sure quite where I want this to go. It has to cover both sections here. Might be good on top of this. I'm going to put a block down for now, and we'll see if we can get that opened up in a second. We're going to put this down here, okay? And then I'm going to see if this works for lighting. I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't see any X's there, so we're okay. Now, this machine here, it doesn't have any power, so we're going to put in a flux point. We'll put this like maybe on top here or right there. That's not what I want to do. Man, I'm derping all day today. It's crazy, guys. Okay, so there we have that. Hook it up to the network. There we go. And this thing should have power. It does. Now we can view the area that it will work. Okay. And you can see it's kind of like large. It just depends on what we set this to. So I'm going to say it goes to maybe a 7. See, a 5x5 won't cover this outside row of harvesting. So we need to go a little bit larger. So we'll go up to the 7x7. And that should cover all of this area. I know it covers a little more out here. That doesn't really matter. So that's it. I'm going to turn this off, and we're going to click this, and it should automatically start harvesting. And there it went, and you can see it popped off and was immediately harvested here. And that is excellent. That's what we want to see. Now, we will get seeds sometimes, and we can put them down here and get those, but that's all we need to do. It's that simple. So I have this side ready to go, and what we're going to be working on next is the nature seeds. Now, this takes a little bit more work because, first of all, we have to use the next level of soil, and we also need to use the next level of the essence. So we got to get the prudentium essence, which is, of course, essence that's been combined with an infusion crystal. So we got to make the crystal and infuse the inferium, and then we can make this type of ground, and we'll be good. I think I've got all the pieces. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make the nature seeds first. We're going to need to actually make the base seed, which is this piece right here, which seeds and prosperity shards. That's that. I've already made the infusion crystal and made some prudentium. I've also put 2 of the soils in up there. So we only need 7 soils. So let me put that here. We'll do this. And there we have the soil. So we should have just about everything. Let's go back and look here for the seed. It does take prudentium. We have that, and we have this seed. We have to get nature agglomeratio. And this is pumpkin and potato, sugarcane, and cactus. And I think I've got all of that on me. And potato. Yes, so we're going to make that right now. And that should be everything we need to make this. So let's see if we got enough for that. Just enough, basically. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to put this all together. So we have these pieces here. This is the, what do you call it again? Nature agglomeratio. I just heard something drop. That's pretty good. Now, this is not completely lossless. As you can see, some things go to the side here. But it's doing a pretty good job at picking this stuff up. That's why I just want to come over here before I lose some of this stuff. But we did get some seeds. That's good. Let's plant that. And you can see we're getting dirt essence. Okay, back to this. Little squirrel action there. Sidetracked. We put those there. And then we have the base seed. And click the button. And there we go. It's going to make the seed we need. Now, while it's doing that, I'm going to plant the rest of this Prudentium farmland around here. And we've already have this set up. So the seed should just start working and hopefully it'll generate the nature essence that we need. I'm going to place it right there and we're just going to wait. Let's see if it gets any of the little sparkles like this one has. You can see they're doing that. I'm not sure why it is. There it is. So it is growing and then we'll get this. So hopefully we can get this pretty soon so we can make some mushrooms. We now have at least 2 of the nature essence and we have dirt essence. So we should be able to make what we need here for the mushrooms. Let's go here. I can't remember which way it is, if it was the nature essence or the dirt essence that we needed 2 of. So there we go. We have 8 of that right there. 8 mushrooms. So now if we take these mushrooms over to the witch water, we should be able to get slime. And that's what the goal was for today, I believe, was to get the slime. There we go. You can see we're putting it in the witch water barrels. And then we can just harvest this out. Just like that. New water gets pushed in because that's automatically filled. And then when they get done, they'll turn into some witch water. That's pretty awesome. So with the slime blocks, we can make slime balls. And with the slime balls, we're able to make the processor bindings we need for refined storage. So I'm very hopeful that in the next episode, we're going to try to get into some refined storage. Hopefully we'll get a storage system and get rid of all our clutter. Maybe I can even get rid of that other island because it's other platform because it's looking kind of nasty. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's all I've got time for. If you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.